So I'm just going to video for a little minute and just see what it looks like. See, and I'm... Yay! Good morning, Gypsy Mumma tribe. Thanks for tuning in again. If you're new, hello and welcome. If you want to know a little bit about myself, you can check the socials down below or check my last video. It was very raw and real and unedited, and what you see is what you get with me. So thank you. And thank you for all the support on everyone on the last video. Oh my God, I was freaking out. But you know, I did it and I'm doing it again. And yeah, here I am. So this one is going to be about a blog post that I wrote this week, and it's about Dare to Fly. So it's really big for me to talk about this because after experiencing it myself with different things I've done, like I need to share my thoughts on this. And as I've said before, none of this is, you know, I'm not qualified in any way. These are just my opinions. If you like them, bonus. If you don't, move along, and I'm okay with that. So my question for you is, when did society become so rigid and so blocked in their views on people trying something new, like seriously, or having a crack at life? I don't get it. I will never get it. I don't get it. Like, it just does my head in to a T. Like, God forbid someone thinks outside the box and has a crack at something new. So personally, with my blog, I had a lot of opinions about it. I had a lot of people say, why would you do this? Now, if I actually listened to those people, I would never have ever started my blog. I would never have started my Instagram, and where would I be? Absolutely miserable. I don't understand it, because for me, why can't we dream big? Why can't we have a crack at all these cool things that our mind tells us to do? Because society says, be quiet, don't cause shame on the family, don't be controversial, don't think outside the box. Well, you know what? Fuck the box. Seriously, fuck the box. And where would we be if people didn't dream big? If people didn't create new things, if they didn't, you know, think outside that square and go, I think I'm going to have a go at this. There's no one's done this before, and I think it's a little left field. Yeah, why not? Who cares? Like, as kids, we're taught to be quiet, conformed, and I think it's a lot from school, to be honest with you. I look at school, I didn't ask questions in school, man. I was so scared to even speak in school, because if you got the answer wrong, you look like a dickhead. And I say to my kids, ask as many questions as you like, man. Don't ever feel bad for asking questions. It's the only way I learnt. By asking my friends things, asking family, just strangers, you know, like that was my way of learning. Feedback, communication was my thing. Some people read books, some people, you know, watch movies or documentaries. Me, it was conversation. That's how I learned everything about people's emotions, about their jobs, about income, about how to do things. All mine is word of mouth and conversation. So I almost brainwash my kids. Ask questions, ask as many as you like. Don't ever think they're stupid, because it's the only way you learn. So for me, I feel school, you know, obviously has a huge effect on us as we grow up, you know, and our parenting and our families and society. And especially now we have social media. And you know my opinions on this, everything in moderation. Like, don't get me wrong, I love social media. I learn everything from social media. I research businesses through social media. I watch videos on social media. Like, it fuels me in so many ways, but you have to be aware and you have to keep it in check. You need to know that a lot of these things aren't real, especially on Instagram. Majority of the photos are edited. But personally, being a creative, I love that. I love how people tweak things and things like that. But it's not real life. People don't really look like that. Even if you look at my photos, sure, I know a certain angle that doesn't show all my wrinkles. I'm 42 years old. Look, I have wrinkles. I'm not embarrassed by them. They're who I am. That's me. You know, I embrace it. I own it. I've been through some shit to earn these things, and I love them. So be very, very mindful of that when you are on social media. That's my tip for today. But the biggest thing is always dare to fly. Fly so high that we cannot even see you. Believe in what you do. Like, just believe in the magic. You know, just do what makes you happy. If that is, you know, traveling the world, do that. If it's hikes with your family like me, do that. Just do what makes you happy, but think outside the box. Don't box yourself in with careers, or if you want to learn knitting, go for it. If you want to learn karate, go for it. Just do what feeds you, you know, feeds your soul and makes it happy. It's as simple as that, man. Dare to fly and be different. We're all unique in our own ways. We know this. Embrace it. Embrace who you are. Own who you are. And never ever be embarrassed by who you are. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. You can't help the way you look. You're born that way. Embrace it. You are who you are. But just, it's so, I don't even have, I feel so passionate about it. I can't get my words out. I'm just trying to say, just fly, man. Fly so high. Fly so high and believe in yourself. And that's the tip for today. Feel free to comment below. Subscribe if you like what I talk about. And thanks for tuning in. Enjoy.